Guys, today we're gonna see what opposite castling even gonna do. A lot of people say there's gonna be a great attack, either from white or black side, if you cast the opposite sides. But how do you do that? How does that deck work? Is it successful? Am I gonna attack white first? Is white gonna attack me first? What's gonna happen? In this video, I'm gonna say how to attack once you cast the opposite sides. So the game's pretty simple. I'm playing black here. The opponent played the Rey Lopez, one of the most famous openings, took the pawn, and y'all be wondering what if the opponent takes this? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go here, and now these both are hanging, and he can't play that because I'm gonna get that. So he has to go back and check. Yeah, this is gonna bring to an endgame. But in this position, black as in slight edge because of the development and the pin. But anyways, let's get back to the game. That's why white didn't take the pawn on e5. And then you play bishop g4, just pinning the knight. d3, you take the knight, and then you play f6. The point of f6 is to play h5, g5, g4, h5, h6, h3. Just push all the pawns while you castle on the queen side. That's the whole point. So white plays bishop e3. I play queen d7 so I could castle. Castled. Knight b3. Knight b3 is... I feel a bit scared here because what if he plays knight c5? Like, where am I gonna go? Am I gonna go to queen c7, queen e8? Where am I gonna go? I was pretty confused. But I just stuck to the plan and played h5. I don't know why white played bishop b2. Like, it doesn't make sense. Maybe you should have just played a4, or you could have just played knight c5, continuing the plan. I played king b8 just in case because let's just say my attack gets really good and he could just offer a queen trade and I have to take it. So I move my king out of the way. He plays queen to e3. I have no clue what that is. Maybe he's trying to get out of the pawn storm that's coming through. I'm not sure. He played f3. Here, I wanted to play b6 is a good move, but I don't know why I didn't play that. b6 is just restricting the knight to go to any of these squares, and the knight is basically done for. So I have to go back and reroute, probably, but I don't really see a way it's gonna go. Its dream square is probably the c5 square, but that's a lot of moves, so I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. In this position, I just played g5, just 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 saying that, bro, I'm just coming to your place. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm just gonna come. Got the rook here. Gonna develop the knight. Put the bishop there. Knight, the rook here. That's really what happens. I don't know why he played f3. Maybe f3 to guard this. Not sure. I played bishop to h6, playing g4. He went back. I have no clue why. Here I played g4. Why is running out of options? Queen e2, queen f2. I don't know. He plays queen c5, and I played bishop f4. There, bishop f4. I think it's a bad move now. G3 is going to be annoying, honestly. But the thing is, it weakens the king side, so I think there's a compensation. So I play bishop f4, knight to b5. I think he wants to do this, basically. Isn't that just a fork? Oh, I can't do that because he's going to take that. Alright, so I just went with the plan. He still did not take the pawn. And here, the plan of bishop f2 is to just come here, go here, and checkmate or checkmate. That's the whole plan. And here I had a lot of moves in mind. One of the moves is what if I just take? and just do that and just push and fork the king and the bishop and take. It's equal material, but his king is more exposed than mine. That's the one advantage. But here I played bishop b6. You guys are going to be like, what? Why b6? That's a blunder, right? It's not. Bishop b6. The computer doesn't even realize how good the move is. Here the computer says go to queen c4 and all is good. But you know what the thing is? Computers are not humans. They have no emotions. If a computer sees a free pawn, it's not gonna be like, oh, it's a free pawn. It's gonna know it's gonna not gonna be a free pawn. Humans have emotions. That's why they make mistakes. That's why he took. And still, the position is still like, what do you say, equalish. But the threat is to play king c8. Now he could play knight a7, but I'm gonna king b7 and it's trapped. The knight's trapped. The queen went to c3. I don't know why he played c3. He could have just taken the rook, but he couldn't. You know why? His queen's hanging. So even if I move my king, he has to wait a bit before taking the rook. So that's why he played queen c3. Here I took the pawn. Computer says I should have played g3, which honestly makes sense. I took the pawn. My intention is to just open the king up. And here my opponent just took the rook. And I sat there thinking, oh no, I blundered the rook. But in reality, my opponent blundered the game. Queen g4. Queen to g4 sets a seal, a nail in the coffin for the opponent. He can't do anything. The best he could do is probably play bishop g3. That's not gonna last forever. Because the thing is, he can play this because I'm gonna go there. He can't protect the pawn because the bishop is there. What does he do? He plays g3. Here, I play queen h6, queen h3. Opponent just, but y'all gonna be like, oh, you're up 5 points. You're gonna win either way. It doesn't matter now. And the knight's trapped too. The knight on d8 is trapped literally. And you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna win the game in 20 moves. No, I won the game in like 2 or 3 moves. Bishop to e3. That's game over. My opponent cannot prevent me. The only thing, he can't even protect this rook because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna play queen g2 and he can't take because of the pin. So that rook's gone. There's only ways to play that. And he's gonna play that. And he's gonna play rook g1. I'm gonna play h into g3. He has nothing here. And then pawn mate. But the thing is, this didn't really happen in the game. My opponent just resigned after I played bishop e3 because it was game over. But if he didn't, it could have been a pawn mate. Who knows? He could have taken it. That's game over. Pawn mate. This is a crazy game to me because, and to everyone, because a lot of people these days, they castle on the king side and the opponent castles on the queen side. And the only way to win the game is whose attack is going to reach first. Is it yours or your opponent's? In this game, luckily it's mine. So I hope you guys get some ideas from this video. One idea is that just push your pawns, get your pieces together. Also, monitor your king side too. Like wherever your king is, just make sure your king's safe too. And then try to push the opponent's side with pieces and pawns. And try to play h4, h5. That's the only move. Push pawns and bring your pieces together while keeping your king safe. Alright guys, thank you, bye.